Okay, in question 2, we're starting off with Kruskals. Okay, most of you know what this is. If you don't know what it is, learn it. Kruskals is the one where you list all of the arcs in increasing order. Okay, so be very careful that you do choose them in the correct order, and then you reject some. And you know what? We did crossing them out, but I'm going to change my advice slightly. I'm going to say you just write them all in increasing order, and then you just write reject next to the ones you're not going to use. You don't need to keep going till the bitter end, so you're not going to be using the longest one, which looks like it's BH. So you don't need to write BH reject at the end, though if you do, it's not actually wrong. Okay, but most of you could get those 3 marks. Complete matrix 1 in your answer book to represent them network. Some of you still aren't getting these marks. They're dead easy. Here's matrix 1. And you see we've got some blanks in it. Okay, so that means the length of the edge from B to D, which would be B to D, 24. Yeah, that 24 there, you have to write in this little box here to get 2 of the easiest marks that you will ever see. All right. Then we've got to use prims starting at A. Now, it's your choice. You've done this lovely table, so if you want to, you can use prims from a table. If you want to go back to the original network, you can do prims from this network. You'll probably already have your Kruskals edges highlighted, but that's not a problem because prims is going to use exactly the same edges as Kruskals, so it's not going to confuse you too much, okay? Now, some of you haven't picked up that for prims and Kruskals, they're both doing the same job, so you should get exactly the same edges. So your total for your minimum spanning tree should be the same whichever way you do it. Anyhow, if you're doing prims afresh, you choose the shortest edge from A, the 30, and then at each stage you choose the shortest new edge that joins on something new. Okay, you do need to know how to do it from the table, but there's no need to do it that way this time. What I want to see is just a list of the edges that you used in the order you used them, put their length next to them, but the total, which you may have put on already, is part D. State the weight of the minimum spanning tree. So this 9 marks here, you should get 9 out of 9 on this question every single time. So shame on you if you dropped any marks, but the important thing is that you don't drop those same marks again.